because I know you care about me, and I'm glad you care about me. You know, you see me for who I am. You see me for what I don't see me, you know, and I appreciate that.
See, the thing is, it's not about, remember, again, we came back to this space where you don't need to worry about me judging you because that's not the question. It's about you taking pride in yourself. I'm here just a support system. You have a team. We work with your skills to build you up.
Mm-hmm.
The whole process in recovery is about seeing the truth in
Mm-hmm.
you. You're not
Mm-hmm.
able to see it,
Right.
right? So you showing up is that's all you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
All the others are in place. System is in place. And I always, when I look at it, I always think of you
Mm-hmm.
because I have your Bengal in my hand. But the thing is, in recovery, remember, I always ask people this, and I think you might have answered me already. What is recovery to you? Because I'm a recovery coach. What is it recovery to you? You tell me.
Recovery to me is change, motivation, happy times, sad times, and just feeling it.
So, those are all words. How does it feel to be recovered?
Weird because I'm not I'm not using something for crutch. So it's weird because all my life I leaned on something, not someone, but something to make me what I felt I needed to be me, and not having that and learning about myself to better myself.
So, I'm going to use some of the body reading I'm learning with you, and then I'm going to use the words differently. Recovery is a word, but what is recovery literally in English language is you can only take back what you lost.
Right.
So first you need to understand what did you lose?
Myself.
The thing is so that's where you for you yourself, where does it hang out? What is it yourself? What does it feel like being in yourself? So that's the journey you need to go inside and say, who did I lose? Who was I before?
Scary, Dr.
So,
Brown.
so that's a long journey. But the second thing I'm going to tell you is, so only what you lost you can gain back. And usually we lose things that we take for granted. Just like you said, I took for granted this clinic was going to take me back, and I panicked when it did. That's because what you take for granted is life. That's what we lose, right? Recovery is some sort of a loss of life, but what it is feels like in your body. The second thing is, whenever you're talking to me, your left eye twitches, right? Like I am noticing that, and it's right
It
here.
does all the time. I don't know why
Left
it does
side,
that.
left side was
Yeah,
twitching.
right in here,
So
right?
that is digestion point. Okay, in energy, even though you're saying something, you're not able to digest. That muscle is exhausted. Why is it not digesting? And that energy is rebuilding energy. So you have not digested how to rebuild yourself. So you could see, indirectly when I'm looking at you, you're fighting over rebuilding you, and you say you have recovered, which you're using bunch of words means nothing to
Right,
me.
right.
Okay, because these are all like words you're giving out. I have
Mhm.
no idea whether you're saying that because you want to please me.
Mm-hmm.
Doing words is a separation.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to understand what is life to you? What is it that you lost? And what is it you gained back? And that's what recovery is. So it's not about bunch of words. It's
Mm-hmm.
not, it's like the space when you breathe, you say, I'm alive.
Mm-hmm.
I'm enjoying life. And that space is where we are coming back to. And like you did share, that was the space you felt your mom stomped on in your thumb.
Mm-hmm.
And thumb, interestingly, is the mind. She stomped on your mind because she didn't validate, the truth in you. And the thumb is a big piece in our mind, because without thumb, we cannot even act on our hand. And anything in recovery, I'm using something called RudraYoga, is having clean hands, clean heart. And your whole right hand, the thumb, which is the leader, is still hurting, right? So you need to go back and say, okay, that's why thumbs up sign. So you're not even able to say, I made it. So you want to know, what is it that you haven't digested? What is it that I haven't healed? It's my right thumb. What does right thumb mean to me? So my right thumb to me is heart, and the right heart is the way we connect with other people, relationships. So, that's why I'm saying clean hand, clean heart. So when you really in recovery, in spiritual language, if you roll down the right thumb, this is where we invoke the heart, and it's the heart that's the highest heart, our soul inside, as pure light, and that space has a shadow. So we need to know, okay, how do I take out that shadow so that I don't let the light be masked from me? So I feel like you really need to go back to that space to heal the thumb again. Whenever I see you, that's all I see. Your right thumb needs to be healed, which is showing us fasciculation on your left cheek, and that's a space for digestion. So it's like you could see again and again. Like your digestion point is stuck. I mean, energy wise, it'll be the large intestine. So like, am I constipated? Am I having diarrhea? What is it that I'm not digesting? So physically it will show up, mentally it will show up, emotionally it will be showing up. So you need to heal that space which you took for granted, because right now you need to heal that space. Until you move past that space, even though you're using a bunch of words, you're not staying in that game. You keep slipping up because you haven't felt it in your heart. Remember the heart?
Yes.
Thumb in your heart.
Yes.
You're not there. You're running away.
That is well put.
So I'm just saying it in another way. I'm sure, you can paraphrase it, but this is exactly where I see you. And for that, you don't need medication. You don't need my presence. You just need to sit with yourself and say, take a deep breath and say, where is it that my life I took for granted, and which played a major piece in my heart that I don't feel I have recovered. And until that comes back in, it's not going to be a truth.
You know what my daughter said to me? I told you she's in her first year of college and she's doing so good. All the exams she's had, she's gotten A or B, no C's, just A and B. And I'm so proud of her. And she says, Mom, I can't wait to buy my own house, my own house one day, and have a family. And I says, I can't wait to see that. And, I smoke cigarettes, so she doesn't know about, the Suboxone and all that stuff. So she says, I want you to be here, Mommy, to see that. But you have to stop putting stuff in your body that's not good for you. That's the only way you're going to be here, to see me and your grandkids.
So she's saying it in another way.
Yes.
The wake-up call. And then remember our 12-step program. So this month is October. October is 10th step. I'm going to record it so you know. This is about personal inventory. We take a personal inventory.
Right.
And when we were wrong, promptly admitted it.
Right.
And then the meditation words for this week, which is October. And I have to, I think October. What is it? October. Either it's week 42 or 43 as well. I'm going to go back. Let me see. I am going. So this week, I'm just starting. It says the entire universe with its life form is divine energy. With ultimate vision of our higher self. And whatever vision is set out in energy, in vibration. We need to anchor it in us this week as our vision to be in sync with. So God has a vision for you, or rather, like the universe or cosmos, or has a vision for you, and you want to go and be available to be part of what you set out as your journey when you give birth to your born here. You came in as a child wanting to fulfill that, and you walked away from that original vision of you. So you need to come back and say, what is it that I came here for? Because unless you heal your past, you cannot move to your future. So first, heal your past, which is your heart, right? You need to take that space in you that you want to recover and give it life. And now that you got life back, what is it you want to like be? You just said you want to be there for your daughter, so like give yourself that space so you can become that sapling again and grow yourself, so you'll be there for her to nourish her family. you know. So I feel through their grandchildren or your grandchildren, that 6 year age when your mom stomped on, you'll be there to protect them. So like you want to regrow yourself through these grandchildren. So you're going to have another lifetime. So I feel you have all the secrets already in your hand, how to heal you. It's for you to be willing to accept that life back.
To use it, yes. I'm going to keep my goal simple today. I'm going to keep it simple. And my goal today is to work hard to nurture myself so that I don't go outside to look for something to nurture me.
Yes.
And I'm going to come in here with a clean urine. That's my motivation right now. I don't know about anything else, but I'm going to stay focused on having a clean urine when I come in here this next week.
Very nice. So the other thing is, don't think about working, because this is a breathing space. So if you can just breathe without thinking, that's enough. Whenever some thought form comes in, you say, I'm too busy, I cannot entertain.
Yes.
Just let it go. Okay?